Welcome back, everyone. This is the post show with Monty Panesar. Of course, what a performance it's been from England. An absolutely clinical performance, road rolling over India, going 1-0 up in the series. But that's been the trend so far for India. Losing the first match of the series, then coming back strongly. Can India do that again? To discuss all of it with me, I have Monty Panesar again. Monty, what a clinical show. I think England excelled in all departments today. Completely dominating performance from them.
Yeah, it was indeed. I think the fast bowlers, they were all bowling very quick today. And you could see that second ball which hit Kohli on the glove. It kind of like, shook him a little bit. So that's something I think they should have maybe, assess if in the second T20 they have the similar sort of pace happening, they could just sort of, play it out and then say, right, you know, after the power play, then maybe try and go at it, and be a bit more selective. If it's that back of a length ball, you may have to defend if it's a bit too quick, and if it's slightly full, then you can sort of punch it. But it's been very a clinical performance from England.
It has been. There was a very set plan, a specific plan of bowling on the body of the Indian batsmen, not giving too much room. They weren't bowling too full. Nothing in the range. Nothing in the range of the Indian batsmen in the hitting range. KL Rahul played a very loose shot at the start of the innings. Then Virat Kohli getting out was trying to make room. Were India's plans wrong? Were they trying to go a bit too hard from ball one? Could they have waited a bit more and assess the pitch before trying to strike the ball?
Yeah, look, I think they just probably went a bit too aggressive, in my opinion. I think on that pitch the ball was probably coming on a little bit more quicker than they thought, and they could have been a little bit more, um, you know, just try to take their time, rather than going so aggressive early on. So I think that kind of helped England in a way to put pressure on India.
And I think England, rather than reading the pitch well, they played to their strengths. They went with four fast bowlers. Again, wasn't much of a surprise because England's strength is fast bowlers, and there was a lot of difference between the Indian fast bowlers and the English, because Shardul Thakur and they had Hardik Pandya and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, not that quick, but on the other hand, they were Jofra Archer and Mark Wood, very very rapid, and it was brilliant to watch actually how they rushed the Indian batsmen. Let's move to our first segment, that is the best tweets of the game. First one is by Abhinandan Nahata. Can't blame India. India were already a test type team playing T20s and have come out after 4 months of test cricket. The management didn't pick anyone who were fresh out of the domestic T20 league on a damn pitch where they had played in a domestic tournament. Do you think that makes a difference? They're playing limited overs cricket after a long time. They played that series against Australia, and then they played against England for 4 match test series both. Do you think that makes much of a difference that you to make the transition from test cricket to T20 cricket after a long time? Is that a tough ball game?
Yeah, it can be after playing, so much Test cricket. I think they've probably, they've just been caught a little bit off guard. I think because they've been so used to the rhythm of Test cricket that sometimes it takes a little, it takes a little bit time to adjust.
It does take time to adjust, and it was visible a bit of Test cricket jet lag for them. Next tweet is by Arjun Nambu. I am going to say this: India can be a better T20 team without Virat Kohli. That's a statement right there. Give Surya Kumar Yadav a chance and promote Iyer to number three. Don't need to say anything about Rohit leading this side. What do you think about this suggestion? Will India be a better team without Virat Kohli in the side? Big statement, a bit controversial as well.
Well, I think Virat Kohli probably, will assess if he still wants to be the captain in the T20s after the World Cup. But I think they'll probably give it to him until October and see how far India go. If they can get to the semi-finals or the finals, then yeah, kind of justifies his selection to, remain captain for the T20 team.
And his batting, are you worried about it because he's not been scoring too many runs? Still averages 50 plus in all three formats. Is there a little dent in his batting as well? Do you think he needs to step up? He definitely does, though.
Yeah, well, it's only one game, of a T20 match, so it's very difficult to assess. So he's done pretty good, over the last few years for India. So yeah, look, I'm sure Virat Kohli would know that he's facing a really good England team.
He is for sure. Then let's move on to the scorecard after that. If you've not seen the match, here is a bit of highlight for you. What happened in the match? Who scored runs? Who took wickets? India batting first. England winning the toss and putting India into bat first. Shikhar Dhawan and KL Rahul opening. Do you think that this was a bit of a surprise? Rohit Sharma being rested after not playing too much. Do you think it's a mental rest for him because of being in the biosecurity bubble?
Well, I think he's played such a crucial role over the Test matches. He probably needed a bit of a rest, but I think he'll probably come back in the second one day. I think Rohit desperately needs to be playing in the second one. KL Rahul again, he's a little bit lazy when he starts. A lazy little push, not much feet movement, inside edge. He really needs to sort of be a bit more assertive, on the pitch. So he's a great player, great talent. He just needs to, not take a few balls to get. He needs to really sort of show that he can bat well.
Definitely, I think KL Rahul was pushing way outside off stump. Could have probably even left it because it was just the start of the innings. Really loose shot to get out to Jofra Archer. 1 of 4, Shikhar Dhawan 4 of 12, getting out bowled, trying to hoik Mark Wood. Virat Kohli, another duck for him. Rishabh Pant, what about that outrageous shot again? Reverse sweeping Jofra Archer over third man for 6. Only Rishabh Pant can do that. After what he did to James Anderson, he went one better. Played a reverse sweep to Jofra Archer, 6 over third man. What kind of a concentration do you need to play that kind of a shot, Monty?
Yeah, that was an unbelievable shot. That I don't think no one in world cricket could play a shot like he can, and it just shows how well equipped he is in the talent this young player has. So I think that's what's everybody just there to watch Rishabh Pant now. You world cricket T20 matches. There's only one player I think everybody wants to see, and his box office is Rishabh Pant.
It is a bit of inconsistency will come with the kind of cricket he plays, but it's box office entertainment for sure. 2 6s and 2 4s and one outrageous 6 for him. 21 of 23. Shreyas Iyer was the anchor for them for India. 67 of 48. 8 boundaries and 1 6. A little beauty of an innings from him. Hardik Pandya 19. Shardul Thakur first ball duck. Washington not out and Akshar Patel not out. In the England camp, Jofra Archer again very good. 4 overs, 23 for 3. 1 wicket for Adil Rashid, 1 for Mark Wood, and 1 for Chris Jordan. Even 1 for Ben Stokes. Sam Curran just bowled a couple of overs. About England, what an absolutely fabulous opening partnership. Jason Roy, 49 of 32, 3 6s for him. Jos Butler, 28 of 24. David Malan not out, 24 of 20, and Johnny Bairstow just took the game away from India in the end. 1 4 and 2 6s, 26 of 17. Not much in the Indian bowling. 1 wicket for Yuzvendra Chahal, very expensive. And 1 wicket for Washington Sundar, bowled 2.5 overs, gave away 18 runs. No wickets apart from this for India. And that'll be it from our side. Monty, thank you for joining us this
Thank
late.
you.
And England 1-0 up. Can India again come back? Can they repeat what they've done in the past against Australia and England in the Test series? We'll have to again wait for that. Next T20, 14th March, but the same ground, all 5 matches on the same ground. We'll be joining Monty again after the second match. Till then, keep watching Sports Tiger and a good night.